Everyone, I must say before I get going again, I'm really sorry in regards to the previous exercise, which took longer than I expected. Okay, and there was something lame about it as well, and that is the fact that even though it took me that amount of time, it didn't work out. It didn't turn out the way I thought it would in the end. So I had to show you guys another solution of mine, which are implemented prior to making a video. Okay, I promise you guys I won't do that again. Okay, anyways, let's deal with the problem on hand at the moment. Okay, and this is it right here. This is the exercise I was talking about is exercise 3.6.31. So right now we're working on 6.32. As you can see, okay, chance of winning at crisp. Okay, revise exercise 6.30 to run it 10,000 times and displays the number of winning games. Perhaps I should show you guys 6.30. I implemented the solution for this exercise. So I'm not gonna go deeper about it, right? You can check out my solution. If you want to, you can simply check out the solution on this exercise. So I'm not gonna bother myself much, okay? Again, let's jump on to this right here, 6.32. Okay, I'm simply gonna implement the method. I'm simply gonna implement something that I've wrote before. So I'll simply go bytes, first rolled number. Again, it's a random number between 1 and 6. Everyone knows that. Method random. Oops. Why are you taking? You know what? I shouldn't. Random dot 6. However, I want to add 1 to this, and then typecast the whole thing to a byte again. Bytes, second rolled number. Again, same thing applies. Oops. You know what? Let me do it this way, because I'm planning on using a while loop. So, now I want to have the sum of the two, and I will initialize it to 0. Now I'll count number of wins. Count wins. Okay. Now I'll have it while loop. Do this thing. Do what I'm about to tell you while. Okay, now question, what is gonna be our stopping condition? Okay, while number of times is greater than 0. Okay, so here's what I'll do. In fact, I shouldn't have initialized my first variable there. This is the right place too. Okay, second, the same thing applies for second number. Up there I'm only declaring them, and now it's time for playing the game. Okay, first things first, I'm rolling my dice. What I'll then do, I'll sum them. First rolled number plus second rolled number. Okay. What else? What else do I want to do? On a go system.out.print, and I use printly new rolled. You rolled. First number. You roll the first number plus second number. First rolled number. Damn. It's first rolled number plus second rolled number. Okay. And the sum of that is equals to which is equals to sum. Okay, now that's where we get to play around with our conditional statements. In order to understand this part, you've got to have a crystal clear understanding of how all the game is played, okay? And if you don't, check out my video on 6.30, okay? Stem.out.print when you win, okay? And then I've got to increment count wins. Else if something else happen, sum is either one of these three, which is 2, 3, or 12. Another sip of my coffee. This is the losing case. So you lost. Okay, so you lose. Otherwise, I'll display the point. Point is sum. Point is sum. Okay. Regardless of the regardless of the case that got or rather the condition that got met, what we want to do, we want to decrement number of times. Okay. If you recall, our solution on 6.30 was even more cumbersome in a way that, you see, there are tons of cases that are within this else statement. If we had to write them, this would be a huge if else. This would be a huge block of code made up of if else statements. Okay, so we were smart in a way that we only took care of the winning case and the losing case. Okay, but anyway, let's continue. Again, you guys, feel free at any point in time to talk to me if you think I messed up somewhere, somehow, or I made a mistake, because to be honest, I usually come up with these solutions prior to recording, and then I refer to them as I'm recording. And what happens is sometimes I get to forget what was the logic behind the given exercise. Okay, so feel free to talk to me, but of course I wouldn't record something that I'm not quite sure whether or not it works. And if it does happen, I just want you to know that it's not intentional. It happens by mistake. Okay, so that should be pretty much it for this solution. Now let me hit the run button and see what do we get. You won 4 times out of you rolled. Point is something ain't right here. Again, you see, we are prone to errors, as the fact that we programmers doesn't mean that we don't do mistake. This is the main reason why we had this weird output. It was all because of that plus there, right? So now what I want to do, I want to typecast this to a byte. Now let's start over. Hit the run button. Now this makes more sense, okay? You no longer have negative values now, right? Right, let's do it for the second time. Okay, as you can see, guys, it seems like we have a working solution. That's gonna be it for this tutorial. I will see you guys on the next solution.